Hey guys, welcome to another very special vintage catalog review for today's episode. And as always, welcome back yet again to another episode here on Rail Chief 74. Now, what we have here on the table is a very special delivery that was sent to me by my good friend, yet again, George, aka G Stars. So, George, if you're watching this is a very special thank you and a shout out that goes directly to you. Now, as you guys saw by the intro, we are going to be taking a look at the legendary Lionel post-war 1949 catalog, which was also the exact same year that the 1949 showroom layout first made its debut in New York City for the Lionel Visitor Center. And by coincidence, I also just acquired a brand new edition of the Toy Train Collector's Quarterly. So again, this is another very fantastic issue that I was very fortunate enough to take a look at in my spare time. But more on this at a later date. So as always, what we're going to do is to take everything out of its packaging. We'll examine the cover. We'll take a look at all the pages in the catalog. And most importantly, let's go ahead and have some fun with today's video. So without further ado, let's get started. Got a little strip of wood in there, or whatever that is. All right, so here we have the legendary cover of the 1949 catalog. We have a very wealthy family. We got the mother and the father. We got the son and the little girl who are having fun watching all of these trains run around the 1949 showroom layout. Here in the corner, we got the 97 coal loader. Here's the 397. We even have the legendary gate man, which was still being made out of sheet metal. We got the milk car in the center here with the little platform. We got the Santa Fe F3 and dummy unit heading a freight set. We have the 726 Berkshire with the 2400 series passenger cars that were made specifically for the Pennsylvania Turbine. And then finally, here in the corner on the right side, we have the 313 Bastille Bridge. There's the 2025. Here on this page, we have our Scout sets. We've got some more steamers, which are made exclusively for 027. Now, between all three of them, the 1656 is the #1 steam engine here that I'm desperately on the hunt for, because I love these older Lionel steam switchers with the mechanical bell which are, installed inside of the tenders. Here's the 2025 again. Now again, all of these pages might look super familiar if you guys are into TM Books and Videos, Toy Train Review, or I Love Toy Trains, or any of the other video cassettes and videotapes that Tom McComas is very well known for. And if you're also a fan of the Lionel Nation series, then these pages will be very, very familiar to you guys. Page 13 is also a very iconic catalog page here, because this was shown for Steve Scholl's layout in Great MTH Layouts Part 2. There we have the 2020 Pennsylvania Turbine with the generator car. And then down below, we got a freight set headed by another 2020 with the cattle car, the dump car. You got the 2-dome Sunoco tank car. We got the black log car. And then finally, we have the 6357 SP style caboose all the way in the back. Now here we got a 675 along with two freight sets and a passenger set. There's the legendary GG1, the 2322, or the 2332, I should say. This is a Santa Fe switcher. We got a 671 here with a more streamlined Pennsylvania tender to go with it. And again, even by today's standards, these prices wouldn't have been a problem from Lionel for the modern era. But again, it just goes to show you how expensive Lionel's, not just their marketing, but also their locomotives and their products were very expensive back then. Let's get another nice shot of the Santa Fe. That's the 2333. And even the New York Central kept that exact same number as the Santa Fe's. And here we have two passenger sets headed by the 726 Berkshire and the 2332 GG1 yet again. And in the center, we got another freight set headed by the 726. Here on page 24, we have Lionel's electronic set, which comes with the locomotive, the freight cars, the loop of track, the electronic controller for all the cars, the ZW transformer, and the switch machines for the 022 switches. And not to mention that the milk car and the cattle car was still pretty much brand new during this time. Here on the left side, we got a page which is dedicated to our diesel engines and electrics. And on the right page here, we have a column which is dedicated to all the steamers that Lionel put out during 1949. Here's our rolling stock. And then finally, we have our last few pages, which feature our switches and crossing sections. And we also have a couple of layout designs. Here's our accessories. We have the 397, and we also have the 364 log loader. There's the 97 coal loader again with the 164 log loader and the 182 gantry crane. Or not gantry crane, the 182 magnetic crane. Again, we got even more accessories on this page, including, some lubrication tubes and some smoke pellets and extra barrels. There's the legendary and iconic ZW Transformer. We even have the 1033 and the RW. Got a science kit. And here on the very last page, all the way in the back of the catalog, we have even more science kits. And there you have it. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. As always, my name is Mike. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell down below to get notified for any other projects that I upload here. And if you all have enjoyed watching today's episode, be sure to give it a like and a thumbs up as always. And until we all meet again, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.